Welcome to your Root to Rise Yoga Flow. Let's go on a little journey to root and ground into the earth, into the soil of your being, and slowly rise, flourishing and growing up towards the sun. If you haven't signed up to get our monthly free Yoga Love calendar, be sure to do that after this practice because we just released our May Flourish Yoga calendar. And one more thing before we flow into our practice. This week we hit 30,000 subscribers on our channel. We are so thankful for each of you and your continued support. We're hoping to reach 50,000 by the end of the year, which means we are supporting even more people finding a sense of peace in their life, finding space to love and cherish their body, and each individual then creates their own positive ripple effect. We need your help with this though. If you enjoy our channel and our practices, please share them with your friends, your family, coworkers, your community, within your social networks. Help us spread this love and light. If we reach 50,000 by the end of the year, we have a special gift in mind for our YouTube community. All right, my friends, with all of that shared, let's move into our practice. I don't use any props, but yoga blocks might be helpful, so have them nearby just in case so you're sure to meet your body where it's at. I'll join you seated at the back of your mat. If you're not already, make your way towards the back of the mat. We'll begin our practice in hero pose. So come to hands and knees at the back of the mat. Ensure knees are hip distance, and then fan your feet out just enough to lower your seat between your feet. You can place a yoga block under your seat here if you notice any pain or discomfort in your knees. You can use your hands to manually roll the flesh of your calves outward. Let's lengthen up through the crown of your head while you're grounding down into the earth through your sits bones. Breathing here, feeling yourself fully arrive in this moment. Feeling where your body kisses the earth. Feeling the connection of you and the earth. Feeling the support from the earth beneath you. I always like to bring my hands to my soles of feet here. I find a sense of grounding, support, and comfort feeling the soles of my feet. This is an area of your body that connects so deeply with the earth each and every day. Now, this is my experience when doing this. You may feel something completely different or really not feel anything at all besides the touch of your hand to your feet. Whatever you feel is perfectly fine. There's no expectations. Just notice what you feel. Maybe give your soles of feet a little rub down. If you were giving yourself a massage, let's release and bring your hands to your thighs. We'll lengthen up and then bring your palms to the mat in front of you, shoulder distance. We'll breathe in to lower your belly into cow pose, lift your heart. Then exhale, ripple through your spine into cat pose, rounding your spine out. Breathe into cow, feel it out, pressing through each side body, one and then the other. Then exhalation to round out, cow pose. Go ahead and feel this out, rocking front to back. Let's find your flat back. And on your inhale, extend your right leg back long behind you. Maybe a puppy dog runs into your back leg like you did mine. On your exhale, let's step your foot near your right thumb. We're moving into a low lunge. Bring your fingertips to the mat as you lift your heart. Your gaze is forward. Energetically scissor your thighs. And then we'll heel toe your front foot to the edge of the mat. Both hands to the inside of your front leg. Feel your hips squared and melting forward and down into the pose, fingertips to the mat, heart center lifted. Then from here, shift weight into your left palm to bring your right hand to grasp your inner thigh and gently spiraling it outward. As you do this, you may roll to the outside edge of your front foot. Allow your left hip to sink even lower as your heart center opens to the right side. Now, option to stay here or explore bringing your right arm towards your back leg. Gaze towards your back extended leg. Your left hip sinks even lower. Ensure you're pressing down through your left grounded palm to lift and keep space in your chest and shoulders. And return your right palm and sole of foot to the mat. We'll heel toe your foot back into hip distance. Tuck your back toes and press up and step back, finding your plank pose. Then shift forward and on your exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way to the mat. Release tops of feet to the mat. Palms under your shoulders, and on your inhale, use the muscles of your back to peel your upper body off the mat for cobra. Shoulder heads draw back, heart shines forward, elbows yearn back. On your exhalation, use the muscles of your back to soften forward. Press down through your palms to lift and make your way to tabletop pose, second side. On your inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhalation to step your foot near your thumb. Feet on two separate tracks, arriving in your grounding low lunge. Fingertips to the mat as you lift your heart, gaze is forward. Shoulders draw back and down, energetically scissoring your thighs. Let's heel toe your front foot to the edge of the mat, hands to the inside of your foot. Feel your hips squared and melting forward and down into the pose as you lift your heart. Feel the sensations of your body in this pose, inviting a little movement in if you'd like, feeling it out. Shift weight into your right palm, left hand grasps your inner thigh and gently spiraling it up. As you do that, you'll roll to the outside edge of your front foot, allowing your right hip to sink towards the earth. Heart center opens to the side. Gentle twist. Top shoulder softens back and down away from your ear. Option to stay here, explore bringing your left arm towards your back leg. As you open, roll a little more to the outer edge of your back foot. Right hip sinks even lower. In your own time, return your left palm and sole of foot to the mat. Then we'll heel toe your front foot back into hip distance, hands frame foot. Tuck back toes and press up. We'll step front foot back, plank pose. Body in one long line with elbows hugging along your side body. On the exhale, lower yourself all the way to the mat. Release tops of feet to the mat and we'll spider your fingertips off to the side. On your inhale, peel your upper body off the mat, shining that heart bright, soft smile upon your face. Beautiful. Shoulder heads draw back. We'll spin the eye of your elbow forward. Tailbone lengthens towards your heels. On your exhalation, slowly wave your spine forward. Return your palms to under your shoulders or press down to lift and make your way to tabletop pose. Tuck all 10 toes and lift your hips to down dog. Let's take this time in down dog to recenter yourself, reunite with your body. So just move intuitively here in your down dog in a way that calls to your body. Find what feels good, my friend. Soften your knees to the mat. Keep all 10 toes tucked and sit hips back to your heels, lifting, sitting up nice and tall, giving some love to those toes, your feet that lovingly kiss the earth each and every day. Let's ground and root into the earth here with each breath you take. And if this is too intense, honor your body, release tops of feet to the mat. Or option to stay right here, or take it into a toe squat by lifting your knees off the mat, moving into a balancing pose. Bring hands to kiss prayer at heart. Find your center here, my friend. Lengthen up to the crown of your head. Shoulders relaxing away from your ears. Long spine. While you ground down through your toes, find and feel your center. If you're not in a toe squat yet, go ahead and move into it, as it will help transition to our next pose. We will have the intention of keeping your heels lifted, so on your tippy toes, as you slowly start to ground down and extend your legs, rising up until legs are fully extended. Stay lifted on your tippy toes, and with control, slowly extend your fingertips to the sun. Root to rise, my friend. Feel your body lengthening and reaching up towards the sun. And then we'll slowly bring palms to kiss and intentionally sink your heels to the earth, prayer at heart center. Beautiful. Go ahead and clarify your foundation and begin to ground down through your left sole of foot. We're preparing for tree pose. When you're ready, we'll bring your right foot to your ankle, your shin, or above the knee joint. Challenge your body while also honoring where it's at. Bring your palms to kiss at heart center. Hug everything into the midline so that foot presses into your thigh and your thigh presses back. Go ahead and press your right knee open. Option to extend fingertips to the sky for a full tree pose. Shoulders draw back and down, shoulder blades gliding down your back. Lengthen tailbone towards the earth. Feel yourself grounded through all four corners of that foot. Feel your center as you reach up towards the sun. In your own time from here, we'll transition into Warrior 3. So begin to extend your right leg long behind you as you lean your torso forward. Good work, my friend. Finding your balance as you transition, staying connected, beginning to lift your torso as you draw your right knee into your chest. And extend your leg out long in front of you to step it forward to the front of the mat into your high lunge. Ensure feet are on two separate tracks. Go ahead and inch your front foot forward if needed, so front knee is in line with your ankle, not going past. We're going to move into Warrior 1. So back heel lowers to the mat, foot opened at a 45-degree angle. Bring your palms to kiss and then lift your gaze towards your palms. Challenging your balance here a bit. Then we'll fan your arms down side to side, interlace your fingers behind your low back. Breathe in, drawing interlaced fingers down and back. On your exhale, we'll bow forward into humble warrior pose. Arms circle up and overhead, pressing away. And let yourself surrender here, releasing any need to resist, to grasp, or control. Be here, bowing, surrendering. Then ground down through your front heel to slowly rise. Interlaced fingers will circle up and back, lifting your heart, and release interlaced fingers with control. Back heel pops up, hips square. Breathe in, circle fingertips up, high lunge. Exhalation, hands frame foot. We'll step back into plank pose, then shift forward, lowering halfway, chaturanga. Big nourishing breath in, up dog, soft smile. Beautiful. Lift your hips to down dog. Soften knees to the mat. We'll take that sequence to the second side, beginning with our toe squat. So tuck all 10 toes, sit hips to heels, lifting your knees off the mat, moving into your balancing pose. Bring your hands, prayer at heart. Find your center. Lengthen up to the crown of your head, shoulders relaxing away from your ears. Now while you ground down through your toes, find and feel that center. In your own time, we'll keep heels lifted on your tippy toes. Slowly start to ground down, extending your legs, rising until your legs are fully extended. As you rise, slowly extend your fingertips to the sky, root to rise. Feel your body lengthening, reaching up towards the sun. Palms kiss, and intentionally sink your heels to the earth, palms at heart center. Clarify your foundation. We'll ground down through your right sole of foot. Preparing for our tree pose on the second side. When you're ready, we'll bring that left foot to your ankle, shin, or above your knee joint, letting go of what you did on the first side and honoring your body right where it's at on this side. Bring your palms to kiss at heart center. Hug everything into the midline. That foot pressing into your thigh, thigh pressing back, helping to find your center. Knee presses open. Option to explore extending your fingertips to the sky for your full tree pose. Shoulder heads draw back. Lengthen tailbone towards the earth. In your own time, from here, slowly transition into Warrior 3 by beginning to extend your left leg long behind you, leaning your torso forward. Find your balance as you transition, staying connected. Begin to lift your torso as you draw your left knee in towards your chest, getting tall. Then extend your left leg out long to step your foot forward into your high lunge. Feet on 2 separate tracks, inching your front foot forward if needed to keep knee in line with your ankle, not going past. Hips square, shoulders square to the front of the mat. Moving into Warrior 1, so back heel lowers to the mat, foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring your palms to kiss overhead. Lift your gaze towards your palms, challenging your balance. Maybe heel-toeing that foot to the left if needed for a wider foundation. And fan your arms down side to side, interlacing fingers behind your low back. Breathe in to draw them down and back. And exhale to bow forward into your humble warrior. Your arms are circle up and overhead. Let yourself surrender. Release. Let go of any resistance, any control. Just be here bowing forward, surrendering. Ground down through your front heel to slowly rise and then release with control. Back heel pops up, hips square. Then exhale to lower them down. Bring your hands to your hips and open your toes to the side of the mat. Bring your toes to point in and heels out. Try to stay balanced and grounded through all 4 corners of your feet. Unlike I did here, I fell back a little bit. Find your long spine. Breathing in, lengthening up. And as you exhale, begin to hinge forward at your hips. Once you're halfway, hold it there. Feel grounded through all 4 corners of your feet, with your torso leaning forward. So our weight is a little off center here, but notice how you can feel that same sense of grounding. Lengthen your crown of head forward, tailbone back for a nice long spine, firming your lower belly up and in as you hold and breathe. Elbows draw back towards one another. Feel free to slowly and gently tilt your hips to the right, and then tilt your hips to the left, getting a little deeper into your hamstrings, further grounding. Good, and then explore how it feels to shift your weight front to back. And find stillness. On your inhale, ground down through your feet to rise up and begin to heel toe your feet in a little wider than hip distance. Your feet run parallel, and with hands to your hips, close your eyes if you'd like, and begin to draw circles with your hips, pausing and feeling out any areas a little more as they're calling to your body, and switching directions of your circle as that calls to your body. No worries on what this looks like. Just really feel that fluid movement out in your body. Feel the sensations, what feelings present themselves. Settle into stillness. Heel toe feet into hip distance, parallel, grounding down. Let's move into mountain. So release your palms to your side, palms open to the space in front of you. Stack your head over your heart, heart over your pelvis, chin slightly dip, lengthening up to the crown of your head, shoulders softening back and down away from your ears. Standing tall, feeling all that you have cultivated here on the mat in our practice. Breathing, taking in that power of light upon you. Let's spread a soft smile upon your face as you breathe in, circle fingertips up to the sun, gathering that amazing love, light, and radiant energy. Palms kiss and bring all of that down to your heart center. Feel good vibes, my friend. Sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Don't forget to grab your free copy of the Yoga Love Calendar to flourish with us this month. Subscribe if you haven't already and help us reach that 50K subscriber goal, spreading the yoga love and light. I appreciate you, my friend. I wish you a beautiful day. I'm sending you my love.